Look at the monsters we've become. Look at the monsters we've become. Look at the monsters we've become. Look at the monsters we've become.
Welcome back to our USA Esports stream against UAH Yellow. I'm William, and I'm here today with...
Bree, hello, and we're going against UAH Yellow in the NECC quarterfinals.
This is the first time I've been against them, so this will be definitely an interesting matchup yet again.
You know, I've never looked in depth at what the backdrop of the character select looks like, if I'm being honest with you.
I noticed that yesterday. I was like, there's mountains back there? How
And
long has that been a thing?
There's birds. It looks like a helicopter pad, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyways, irrelevant. We see the typical team composition coming out of South Alabama for their Ascent with Project on Chamber and USA Speed on Jet. Of course, you have Diggy as Killjoy, Mando as Astra as always, and then USA Rand on his infamous Sova.
Of course. Rand always with the Sova lineup. Sylvia. I love seeing Sova lineups. I think calling people nerds is hilarious.
It's your favorite activity.
Sitting there and training areas and looking at lineups, I think it's so funny.
There's nothing funnier than trying to cast a bad Sova dart, though. Just when the camera's following a Sova dart and it just flies off the map.
Do you remember the one from last week?
I do. That's exactly what I'm thinking about. It's like if you...
Two duelists here, which is good, and then the normal one Sentinel, one Initiator, and one Smoke. I don't know what the official name of it is.
Controller?
Yeah, that's the one.
So, I love all the Astras I'm seeing. Honestly, whenever I play my comp games or Unrated or anything in Valorant, I do not see a whole lot of Astra coming out. But seeing them amongst these team compositions in the NECC is really refreshing, especially when players can play them correctly.
I know that I think it was 2 weeks ago I first saw an Astra come out, and it's nice to see, like you said, there's more people playing it now, which is definitely pretty cool.
What looks interesting is USA Diggy normally puts his turret in a main, and he will do that this round as well. Checking to see if anyone is peeking that A main area, and there is. USA Rand and USA Speed taking a lot of space in mid. Speed able to work all the way up cat. But bomb is towards his B site.
They're playing default, which doesn't end up working out for them here, with Speed being already down, so they're down 4v5.
You do hope at this point, though, UAH Yellow has delegated a lot of those players towards all the noise happening over on that A site, but South Alabama needs to go quickly before that rotate comes back around.
This might be the team that we saw. Is this the team that we saw the Sky in the back of side a lot for?
I
don't remember,
sure.
but I do remember there was one team that we played against that had Sky in the back and Boathouse like almost every round.
I don't believe so. But if we see them piling back up there, that'll be interesting to see how South Alabama combats this game compared to their last.
I think my favorite way to get rid of that is whenever Killjoy just ults and then forces them out of sight so they have nothing else to do.
Very hard peak for Project there. But Rand able to pick up the slack.
Everything going too fast, 2v1.
USA Mando able to get one as well. Just one left, and USA Mando with a 3K to close out that first round for South Alabama. It was a 3K, correct?
Not going insane. He got away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are the tips of his toes, and he will be a good teammate and give that sheriff to Davis. It does look like South Alabama is buying up here with Project, of course, preferring to go with those chamber bullets. You know, I think having a chamber on your team and just in the current meta is just fantastic for your economy overall. I mean, you have a pocket guardian.
The chamber yesterday, it was just hit every single headshot that I've seen. I mean,
if you're good with the guardian, play chamber.
right. Good early close on that door.
Speed will know that there is one in CT and at least one on market. USA Mando will just spray UAH Sky into oblivion apparently. She will get a pick on USA Rand, making one less gun for South Alabama to bring into the next round.
This is definitely more common for USA here with everyone pushing at the same time. That default last round was a little weird.
I think they were trying to draw attention towards one site.
That could have been it.
Heavily for an easier take on that B site. And it worked out in their favor, but like you said, it could have definitely gone very, very wrong.
I think just from playing much of Overwatch that if you go in as a 5v2, it's a lot more winnable than splitting up and taking 1v1s.
And I mean, South Alabama is fantastic with their crossfires and playing off of each other and coordinating those pushes. So I'm interested to see them on defense today, because it looks like their coordination is on par. We will see that Asher wall coming out. Sage wall will get destroyed very, very quickly. Speed does have a Phantom to bring into this round.
Picked it up from that first person he picked off, which is pretty nice.
They will get sight for free. This Asher wall does, however, isolate hell for anyone who may be under there, which Speed does clear. I believe we have at least one more UAH yellow player in heaven, and Speed will take care of him quite quickly as soon as I say that.
He really is just the embodiment of Jet in real life. Just everything's so fast for him. Even get a ward out before he gets another pick out.
You know, Speed makes sure to stay stocked up on the G Fuel for games like this.
Got a creator code and everything.
Use creator code USA Speed at checkout for discount. That will be a third round for South Alabama. They will lose 2 players at the very end, make it 3. But they will get... I mean, they did lose 3 of their players after the round had ended, but there were a significant amount of players that were bringing Spectres into this round that they had bonus, so the economy is still very, very strong. But picking off all of UAH yellow players with those remaining Vandals and Phantoms from the last round, I think it's more valuable. It was worth the trade in the end.
Looks like they're gonna have to save this round, which is pretty nice for you, USA, of course.
Yes, they should be able to capitalize on this pretty heavily, and they will by pushing mid. They know UAH Yellow cannot afford operators, so they have pretty much a free pathway, and Speed will get his second on site. The Trolloc able to pick off USA Project, and shared DL Rune able to Bucky USA Rand.
Open the door up the kill
I was
time.
gonna say, that was kind of sweet of Mando to open the door for his teammate, but he will get sheriffed in the head because of it.
The sheriff with the scope in it.
It does look like the only thing USA could have possibly done better and changed the outcome of this round were to have USA Diggy able to keep up with the pack a little bit more as they were progressing through mid. The plant was kind of late and they lost a lot of teammates trying to hold that B site.
Thrifty.
It'd be
Now-
the 4th round there.
And that will be a thrifty round for UAH Yellow.
That's right. They weren't able to buy that round too.
This is incredibly impressive. But South Alabama's economy still looks pretty cushiony. USA Speed here, $7,000 before buying. But he will buy his teammate as he has jet knives, I hope.
Yes. Hoping that they get the win here because otherwise their econ will not be very happy.
Don't overthink.
Meanwhile, UAH Yellow is pretty much able to save those guns they picked up from last round and
Right.
be able to buy their own. So their economy is the one that looks a little bit cushioned right now. But again, a win can or a loss can really change that momentum.
Reloading.
Recovering it. Concealment. Concealment.
Kind of a typical site XQ. We see Jet dashing in. We will see Astra ult coming out. Speed
Nice
will
work.
get a DoorDash Spectre.
Reloading.
He didn't even have to leave sight for that.
Bullseye.
Trolloc will take down USA Diggy, but USA Rand is there for the trade.
enemy
USA
remaining.
Speed takes out Astra. USA Project able to trade USA Rand, leaving only a 1v3 for UAH. Sage will get the first pick on the Project, but USA Speed is right there to close out this round for South Alabama. I love the Iron Karambit. I know it got a lot of hate when it came out, but I think it's pretty clean.
Does anyone have
I've never been a
funds?
fan of the Ion set.
Really?
No, I think
Not
it
even the
is-
Phantom?
No, nothing.
Oh my
one bit.
goodness. Controversial. No,
I
I
think we
think
talked about this as well because I said that I had the Reaver stuff. I have all the dark things. Ion's too bright for me. It's like opening Discord light theme. I can't do it.
I think less of you as a person now. I can't. The Ion set is God tier. It's right next to Reaver. The Ion Phantom just feels so good. I can't. The Sheriff is alright. I think Reaver or Arcane is probably objectively better. And able to get first blood here on Ishi from UAH Yellow. Will draw a lot of noise towards this B side, at least 2 of UAH Yellow's players. The Skydog will clear out that B main though, and they know that USA has retreated, and that A side is looking mighty delicious for USA Speed and USA Project. But Trolloc and his Sage are standing in tree ready.
Pocket Sage for the win.
Initiated.
There's a very good KJ ult coming out, able to give USA pretty much
Scanning
free
ahead.
clearance over this A site, but it is a 4v4 situation. With USA Rand in tree
Blocking vision.
with his Sova ult, I believe.
That's a pretty
Yes.
common Killjoy ult spot. Do you think so?
Yes,
So
and
do you think that Sova
I've
Rand
got
would
your
have
trail.
lineup for that Killjoy spot?
oh,
You
100%.
think so?
Oh, 100%. And also there are pretty easy raise lineups as well. USA Rand able to get 2, but
One
Trolloc
enemy
able to trade out his teammates. USA Mando there to get the
Handle a
kill.
little lost.
And Project there to clear it, close it out. USA Mando tried to spray transfer, but with a Vandal and a Dream, it doesn't always work out.
It was spinning in circles. I got dizzy from that.
USA Speed 11, 3, and 1. Gotta give it to him.
You know, I'm gonna call him out. He was 11 and 3 last round too. He didn't get a kill
Was
that
he?
round.
You know,
He didn't get a kill.
I believe USA Mando did get first blood that round.
Revealing area. There
So they
are.
do know that a Sky is holding here stairs. He will get sprayed. USA Mando clearing out a site. They know that that Astra or that Sky is still there.
Oh, there was a race on site? Yep. And there goes
Raise
two.
back
Spike
site.
down B. Last player standing.
UAHL will know where this last player is now. USA Speed just narrowly missing the headshot, but Trolloc hits his, and that will be a second round for UAH
Okay,
Yellow.
we know the drill.
I've played with Speed long
Secure
enough to
roles
know
and
that
we'll
at
crush
that
it.
moment right there, he will say, I am never using a Phantom again. Okay, never mind. He buys a Phantom. Never mind.
I whiffed. I whiffed. Fine. All right, guys, this round. He's strat calling. I know it. He's hitting caps lock to see his map, and he's pinging. I believe in him.
Oh, there's the
Trolloc-
Vandal. Let's go.
Yep.
Scanning ahead.
He's gonna take this peek on Cat. No one will be holding. Their mid presence hasn't been especially strong,
Enemy killed.
but USA Speed will shut down any attempts to change that.
Right. Found someone pizza. That's one of my favorite calls.
Sage will go for that res. And
Unlucky.
USA Speed and Project there to make sure that there is no value in that ultimate. Babat's able to shut down USA Speed, but Diggy is putting that bomb down and getting post plant ready to go. Still has that KJ bot, but most likely will put it flank. He's considering.
Scanning
There
ahead.
we go. It's a 4v3 situation now for South Alabama. They're sitting pretty cozy on site. It does look like UAH Yellow might be attempting to coordinate a retake here.
Did Mano see someone heaven just now? I think.
Do not believe so, but door did just break, so there are players
He did.
coming out
I think
straight.
I saw some hair.
Oh, unlucky for Diggy. But
gosh.
USA Rand has the lineups, and there is no escaping.
Look at that ultimate too, just in
Remember,
case.
your weapon is only
He's
a tool.
holding on to it.
You can't just
Need a drop.
shoot. You have to think.
That's a, I mean, Solo Ultimate is
Thanks.
an incredible way to secure a round as compared to, not even as compared to nades or anything like that, just generally speaking. And I mean, we've seen USA Brand get some amazing picks just off of his Sova ult, blind Sova ults too.
Right.
Need that back.
I can never kill anyone with a Sova ult. I don't know how
I've
people
tried
do
so hard.
it.
Revealing
Rand
area.
seems to get one every game. USA Project with an incredible initial pick on Trollook. UAH Yellow's top fragger at this point. And that Sova ult will come out. And it will find a pick as we were talking about. And he will tag two more sitting in mid. He
The only
just
time I ever do anything with Sova is the shock darts when you're playing. Is it escalation? I think it's escalation. And I go 0 and 5 when I those escalation.
Enemy remaining.
Like,
Oh my goodness. USA Rand able to get two more picks this round, leaving UAH Yellow's Sky in a 1v5
area.
situation.
this is weird, because usually Sky holds B site, so where did she go?
She does give sight quickly if those ults come out though, so she might have retreated to CT and is trying to save. You say Diggy kind of holding that bomb down as the rest of the team hunts for the Sky player. You say Mando kind of looking like he disconnected
I
his
think-
mouse there for a second, but it's
I
fine.
think they're about to pull up on him in this corner here. Yep.
PSA Speed will get that operator out of the hands of UAH Yellow.
Win. Show me where to go. Got
That
here.
will be a 7th round for South Alabama. Speed now going 15 and 5. He's got some picks on the board. Okay.
Yep. Last round he had 13, so it looks like he's getting 2 kills every round.
Here. Here.
Goodness, this is later than usual for us. We're tired. We gotta wake up. Do you drink the same G Fuel as Speed does?
My way.
No.
Apparently
Definitely
not.
not.
USA Speed will get that initial pick on Vavat's trying to Bucky. Bucky, I know the Bucky isn't BM, but it feels more BM than the Shorty. I'll be honest. Shorty, I get it. You don't have any money, but you buy a Bucky or a Sheriff and kill me, I'm gonna cry. Like that's just a natural linear progression.
Spend 50 credits more than a sheriff. Just to lose range? Are you kidding me?
Is it the left click or the right click that does more damage with the Bucky?
The left click does more. It's close range. Like Roadhog has like
Oh.
the right click that's far.
God, I don't like this transition now that I have played Overwatch. You gotta explain things in Overwatch terms.
Oh yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, amazing shot by USA Mando. And USA Brand to close out the 8th round for South Alabama in this half.
These new friends of ours are not too friendly.
I gotta get a glass of water or something.
The
when I'm
8th round.
casting as well. Yeah, the 8th round for South Alabama.
Okay.
Not in
Call you
total.
out.
Second peep.
No, I know how to do math. Okay, I'm an adult.
Thanks.
I'm an adult.
Well, I like one.
I'm gonna have to send you my ID to prove it. Here's my driver's license.
I'm gonna use it.
No, please. I don't think you look anything like me.
Yeah, I just got out of wig, right?
Revealing area.
Call it a day.
Oh my god.
These, I'm telling you, these shotguns. Hey, if they get those picks, they get those picks though. But USA Mando will slowly trade them out. They did lose their jet.
You could say there's a need for speed. I need to quit casting.
That's that Skyle will get some value, but USA Project able to get a pick on Ishi, making this a 4v3 scenario. As bomb goes down and Diggy sets up for the post plant. Diggy's now feeling my struggle with trying to keep that flank turret up while staying backside and not open to lane.
Big.
One enemy remaining.
Judge comes out and gets rand, but Project has their back and will secure this round for South Alabama. I say the word
Last
secure a
round
lot
in
when
the
I'm
half.
casting.
You say a lot of things a lot. You say
I
padding.
do.
See padding like 4 or
Padding?
5 times.
Padding?
Yeah, padding. You said, no. Is it padding? No. Cushion. You said cushing.
Yeah, I say cushion a lot. So say I don't feel like I ever say padding.
No,
Oh
cushion.
no.
You said
Cushion.
lush a lot last time.
Lush.
Their
I'm thinking
comments
of-
looking
I'm
very
thinking of-
lush.
I'm thinking of Minecraft. I can't help it.
I hear situation a lot as well. Is that what you just said? I don't remember.
Situational, dependent. Oh no, USA Mando getting timed, but USA Diggy able to trade out his teammate to make this a 4v4. That Skydog will come out, alerting South Alabama that Sky is on A site. Raises mid and we'll get that pick onto
Your
Project.
fault.
Speed evening out the numbers here and taking space onto B site.
Stage is going mid. So
Does-
like 2 mid now?
Yes, it does look like Diggy and Rand are kind of sandwiched here as Speed tries to make his way
Terminated.
to save his
Yeah.
teammates.
Last
Spike
player
turret is killed.
standing.
Unlucky.
Spike down
USA
A.
Speed now in a 1v2 situation with 50 seconds left on the timer. And his ult will come out, as well as the dash.
Well, they have shotguns. I thought. No. They don't. Manifesting, they don't.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
They do,
They don't.
but it's Speed that we're talking about here.
30 seconds left.
Does he make it to sight? I don't know the timing.
I think it's 15 seconds.
That Raze is chasing him. You heard him?
I mean, he gets close enough to Speed, and he can't plant the bomb. Yeah, about 15
10
seconds.
seconds left.
Spike planted.
I feel like that should count towards his little dash things. He should have his dash now.
Ooh,
don't
he
eat it.
did.
Oh,
He did
that
get
hurt.
scared there, but he still hits his shots.
Switching sides.
I also expected
Jet,
that raise to
you
come
were
from B
amazing.
main there, but apparently
yeah.
not. And we go into our second half of this game, 10-2. South Alabama 3 rounds away from match point. And it does look like Speed is eating good, going triple positive currently. USA Mando definitely pulling his weight as well. He's been getting a lot of these initial picks. He's been entering onto site while Davis takes another pathway. Kind of taking on the role as a secondary duelist as a controller, which is impressive. I'll give credit where credit is due. Another thing I say a lot. What are your catchphrases? What do you say a lot?
I don't know. I don't know. I just see what comes to mind. I say I stutter a lot. That's my thing.
I say too. Sometimes things happen too fast in this game. I can't process it.
Shot done.
Especially when 5 picks come out all at once. Oh goodness,
Headshot.
USA Speed able to
Grounded.
get 2 Make it
Aw.
3, but it won't. Bombot's able to close it down, but USA Rand is sneaking up while they're distracted.
Spike
Not
down.
He
enough
will get a
bullets.
significant amount of damage onto that Sage,
One
however.
enemy remaining.
Okay.
USA Project able to close out the pick on that Sage. They know Astra was last seen there as well. Top cat. I mean,
Everything gets so quiet during these little
know.
clutches.
I
I'm like,
will. I will commend South Alabama for being generally, patient and not overextending or pushing here.
like I'm just leaning into my screen doing these.
30 seconds left.
Okay, both 37.
Reloading.
You cannot get USA Diggy off of this B site. He is daring. He is daring him to come B.
Danced up.
And
there's
he
the
will
turret.
take that dare.
Out.
And that is why you do not come B site when Diggy is here. Because he is committed.
If
That's
you're not
another
a good
cringe
shot
thing.
today,
Is
don't
kill
worry,
it
there are
twice.
better ways to be useful.
I mean, whenever I played for South Alabama, I would, B-side was my side, and I mean, 4 members of a team can lock down mid and A, and you're left alone to hold an entire site, and you can with your utility. You get plenty of warning
Out.
to allow other teammates to rotate to protect you. USA Diggy doing his little job. I'll give it to him.
Revealing area.
Oh, USA Speed almost getting a pick, but just narrowly missing out. USA Project thankfully TPing away. Amanda waiting for these teammates to rush onto Cat.
Right on top of the box. It's the scariest thing ever, man. Why aren't you on the floor and go back?
Spike down.
Raise onto
A.
any elevation is terrifying.
True. He just got 3 picks during that. What the heck?
One
Closed my eyes
enemy
for half a
remaining.
second. Down 4 now.
Teleport's ready.
Scanning ahead.
Oh goodness, bless his heart. USA Project will go down, but Diggy sees where it's coming from
Gun here.
Match
and
point.
closes that
Their
round
winter
out
has
for
come.
South
Ready
Alabama.
Speed with the operator. With half shields. A menace.
Absolute menace. Confident menace, though. I'll give it to him.
Why not buy the homies up, man? They don't have any weapons.
I mean, look,
Good work.
if he gets 2,
Don't
I'll
slow
take
down.
all my words back.
He said, I play for my fun, not yours.
No, I play to ruin their fun.
Oh,
Could have been their first pick of the round, but I highly doubt that he
Okay.
peeks it again. I take it back.
eating your words real time.
I am eating my words real time. Skyflash will come out on that B site.
Destroyed.
This Diggy is fearful for his life, but USA Speed is here holding down lane and now B main. USA Project very aware that there could be a player on A site.
Scanning ahead.
Okay.
There is
One
this
enemy
op
remaining.
will go down, but Project is there to ensure that it comes right back.
Saving it for next round, don't worry.
I hope so.
We'll be next round.
Hey, you never know.
Well, yeah, true.
Maybe you'll eat your words.
No more to
Yeah,
oppose us.
I'll see about that.
Defenders win.
And that will be our first game for South Alabama, and we will be back very, very shortly to catch you guys for that second game, which I believe will be on Fracture, but we'll double check that.
Look at the monsters we've become. Look at the monsters we've become.
And we are back with our second game on Fracture. I was correct. I haven't seen a Fracture game yet from South Alabama. Have you, William?
I think we have one, like, was it like the second game? I feel like it was either
You might
Fracture
be
or
right. You might be
I don't
right. Oh my, I'm so old I can't remember anymore. But I am very happy to see USA Mando on Viper. Viper is just an incredible agent and controller on Fracture, but it is interesting to see USA Rand also on a controller. What do you think about the double controller?
It's I think after the Fracture changes, it's pretty well. Isn't it like a lot bigger now, like a lot more open? So I guess 2 controllers could make sense.
Yeah, especially with that Brim ult. I mean, you plant bomb under sight, or even on top of sight for A, and that Brim ult comes out, there's no escaping.
Select your agent.
But I am very interested to see how this plays out, especially because I don't know what side we're starting on.
I think we're defending first. I don't remember.
I don't review the map bans as well as I should, but we are starting on the defending side, and we see that they have a Phoenix, a Harper, Raze, a Breach, and a Killjoy coming out. Harper is available for playoff play right now, but I have not seen him come out at all so far.
I did talk to Speed about, I think, like, 2 games ago, 2 weeks ago, and he said Harper wasn't allowed, so I guess it's new for playoffs, right?
Yes, so
Gotcha.
anytime an agent comes out, there's a 2-week buffer period to allow for any kind of bugs or exploits to kind of be weeded out, and then it is available for competitive play. Same thing comes with the maps, and as well as allowing teams the time to create anti-strategies or incorporate that character into their compositions. But it does seem like South Alabama is pretty cushiony with their double controllers. I don't think they're going to have very many issues there.
There.
Right here.
Nice Viper wall off of A site there.
That is my favorite Viper wall of all times. You have to walk through it 3 times to be able to get onto A side. Speed with an incredible first pick onto Ishii. And there will not be a second person peeking him, however.
Yes, there should be. I mean, I wouldn't want to peek him twice. You kidding me?
I'm after that one, you know what, I would be a little nervous too, but it does look like they are progressing towards this A site. As Mando will get 2, Project will get another. You cannot peek through that Viper molly. You're just gonna get absolutely shredded as Speed looks for this
Teleport's
last
ready.
pick, but he will get bonked out of the game
Spike's ready.
temporarily.
I'll find you.
I hear your noise dampened laugh.
I just thought of the little
Keep
Doge
looking down
dog,
like that.
Cheems, whatever his
Drop
name
the
is.
gun.
Skabonk.
What's a bat? That will be our first pistol round for South Alabama on this map. Trollook 1-1 currently. I am not the biggest fan of Phoenix. I don't feel like I get a whole lot of value out of playing him, but there are just some absolutely incredible Phoenix players, especially with the new buffs to his character, so I can't really diss him too much.
What do I feel like I can never dodge his flashes.
They are
Spike
quite
down
quick,
A.
but I think Breaches is the fastest in the game. Or the hardest to
be.
dodge, at least. Respawn will come out a drop, alerting South Alabama that there are likely players. Breach Zone
like
coming
that.
out as well.
Speed button 2.
Speed seeing all 4 members of UAH Yellow outside of that a drop.
I think 4 last time didn't affect him at all, but all of a sudden he's like, oh no, more.
USA
Spike
Speed getting an
down, B.
incredible headshot with the Bulldog, supported by USA Fran nonetheless.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
And you will get a second as well on UAH Yellow's new player for this
spotted B.
game, Red Moon on Killjoy.
Spike here.
You want me to see a flawless? Nope, okay. Oh, not the knife.
Will get knife,
30 seconds
and
left.
then Project will get headshotted on a drop. This quite unfortunate.
Is knifing allowed? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do not encourage our players to do such.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if that was an NECC thing or like a USA
Nah.
thing.
It's
10
just a
seconds
USA
left.
thing.
Makes sense.
NECC has their own rules
Every
along what is considered BM, and then South Alabama has theirs.
I'm amped. Let's go. I got things to do.
I mean, if it's a tactical advantage, but within Valorant there is not very many. It's a little different with games like CSGO where you get a monetary advantage to it. I'm pretty sure you get more money for knifing someone in CSGO. I think that's why we allowed it. Then, Valorant, I don't think it is as substantial.
Mark 2.
An incredible fade eye, able to catch 2 outside of this B.
Launching smoke.
Outside of this B. There isn't another B, it's just this one.
Going for this site and B site. Finding both. Got this B.
This B. We will see a harbor utility coming out. But USA Speed kind of in this tasty little spot here.
Enemy
Able to see
spotted.
over the harbor wall. That Raise nade not able to catch him, but Babats with a Vandal able to close out the job. USA Nerve able to get a pick on Ishi, trying to come up into tower. There's a lot of footsteps coming out this A
Okay.
main, and Project with an incredible pick on Trollook. USA Mando trying to break that
Spike
harbor
planted.
orb, but it just has too much HP.
Oh. Finding 1.
Right here.
One enemy remaining.
Finding 2.
Can we get a third?
Only 1.
The-
Only twice.
There they are.
The Iron Gun, buddy. It's just a blessing.
Reloading.
There's an episode 2, Iron Buddy.
Reloading.
How do you know what episode it is?
Wait for
Thought
it to
I would
spin
have to work
around.
Today.
Oh,
Clearly not.
I didn't know that. It's okay, fair enough.
You didn't know that?
I've never had a rank buddy. I never knew how that worked.
Oh.
Someone told me finally that it's the end of every episode, not the end of every act. I was like, oh, so I
Yes.
didn't complete enough games.
And it is. I mean, you would have way too many gun buddies if it was every act. Every act is what, 60 days? I mean, I think I've been playing Valorant for what, a year, 2 years now? I think closer to 2. I think I started in episode 3.
Makes sense. I've always been anti-comp because I just feel like I get too stressed. So
Recently, I haven't been playing a lot of comp, but that's just after playing in collegiate Val for a while being president. I needed a wee bit of a break, but
oh yeah.
I'm sure I'll get back into it.
Trap.
Our players coming towards this drop position mean I was very aware that there could still be players in A main.
Volley.
Is she able to get a pick on the speed? USA Nerve trying to be ready to trade him out. Making sure that Ray's bot doesn't see him. USA Mando able to get a pick on Babat. But Trollook able to trade him out, but USA Project is also on this A site to make sure the numbers are even between South Alabama and UAH.
30
The double
seconds
trade.
left.
Honestly, every single game,
Spike
ideally,
planted.
just trying to shoot his elbow. Every game, ideally, is just trade after trade after trade. If you're playing it perfectly,
One enemy remaining.
Going for that funny bone.
just trying.
One very funny.
Oh my goodness. Do you have children?
And me, no.
'Cause you're making a lot of dad jokes. 'Cause I really gotta check, okay?
I think you're older than me.
I believe I am. That doesn't mean you can't have children.
No.
Pick a gun.
That's something we don't do.
USA Speed will get a buy here, thankfully. Mando back on the Phantom as a controller. I do like seeing Phantoms on my controllers. It hurts my heart a little bit when I see a Vandal on a controller. Are you a Vandal or Phantom person? I'm sure I've asked you before, but...
Depends on the day, because sometimes I just be flicking and hitting heads, and sometimes I just need to crouch and hold my flick. So
Whatever's working that day.
yeah.
That's fair enough.
I got the fancy little Spectrum Phantom that does the.
Oh my goodness. That is
then I have
one of my favorite.
I have the Blub Vandal.
I was so close to getting the Spectrum Phantom, and I took a nap,
Joke's over.
and I woke up and it wasn't in my store anymore. And yes,
Christ.
I did cry.
Enemy
It's okay. Look, Valorant's that serious, you know? I need to have my skin that sings to me.
I bought the spray that sings to you. I really like that one.
Yes, that is one of the coolest sprays.
I put it in the pre-round and I'm like vibing.
Have you tried the new shuffle feature? Or
No, because I don't know.
you're
I
one
get, like,
skin per gun person?
Yeah, I mean, I change them out occasionally because I do have a lot of Vandal skins and a decent number of Phantom skins.
30
But I don't know, it
seconds
just kind of
left.
depends on my vibe. Like, you know, I don't feel like walking around with a butterfly knife all the
Get up.
time, so I put on the Spectrum. Because I
One
like
enemy remaining.
it.
Very good shot by USA Nerve on the Ishi here, able to make this a 1v5 situation for UAH. USA Speed
Flawless.
able to get that last pick and flawless here in our 5th round for South Alabama.
Which gun to pick this time?
Operator.
Oh goodness, bless their heart. This project has the op and he is going 7-1 right now. Hopefully about to make that 12-1 with an operator ace. That would be quite spicy.
That's not ready.
I had to check to make sure 7 + 5 was 12.
What? Yeah, I can do math.
I
You
was checking
can't.
myself.
You're the one that can't apparently.
Listen, okay.
You gotta do quick maths, okay?
For real.
If you want to be a caster, you have to have at least elementary, I can talk, I promise.
I feel like your talking skills. Oh shit! Stop.
It's like we're working on it. We're getting there.
I can't even talk myself.
So this is what we get for playing Fracture. It's
Uh,
cursed.
a fracture in my brain right
Feels-
now.
Sitting in a Oh, well, no, we'll make it a 4v4. Project will make it a 4v3 with the second pick of the round.
Okay, 42.
Spike down A.
Nice pick from Speed.
One
We
enemy
do
remaining.
have Bomb here. Project with his third.
Okay.
And
like I
USA
was the
Speed
stronger
with his second. That will be a 6th round for South Alabama.
in their minds.
Reaction time is faster than his ping right now, honestly.
He's making up for it. That's what he's
Yeah.
doing. He's making up for the difference. That is a good thing about playing other schools in Alabama, is that the ping is never an issue. They're relatively the same and connecting to the same servers, so you don't see those huge ping gaps as the player is from like Texas, or I think whenever I played in the NECC, we would get colleges from like Minnesota and things like that. So we'd have to play games on 50-something ping.
Okay.
Make it to USA Speed with an incredible spray transfer,
He's gonna
knowing where
ace.
that last harbor is.
Where are you?
If he wants this ace, he's gonna have to act on it quickly before USA Nerve gets this pick on harbor.
Where'd they go?
One enemy
Sneaking
remaining.
up. Make it 5, make it 5.
Oh!
And he does, and that will be the ace for USA Speed. Very, very nice. You know, it wasn't a project ace, but it was a speed ace, and now he is the one with 12 kills. He's just like, you know what, I need to take this top frag back real quick. I'll be right back, guys. And guess what? Can you guess, William? USA's economy is
Lush.
very lush.
Where
It's
are
very it's very cushiony. We almost have Project maxing out here. We will have to teleport out of that. It does look like there are a significant amount of players bunched towards this CT position. South Alabama fully confident that they are executing this A site. That Harbor ult will come out, pushing USA Project off of CT. She will get to pick one USA Mando from drop. But Speed is ready for this player
Spike planted.
to come out drop. A very good Brim ult. He will get a pick off of players pushing from site. USA Speed knows that there can't be any players
One
from
enemy
site, and
remaining.
Project is holding it down to make sure that that does not change. USA Speed, I mean, that was a smart play, pushing that KJ. Please get that ult. I will cry if he did not shoot a KJ ult. He got it down, that's what's
Talk to
important.
each other out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
If we communicate,
And we
win.
have the glowing Champions Phantom on USA Speed. USA Speed has to have a randomizer on his knives. I swear he has a different knife every game. He had the
I wouldn't be surprised.
Ion Karambit last game, yes.
Yeah, you're right. He did. He seemed like that kind of person.
Keep up.
Someone in chat said math is good, English not so much. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it here. This is a nice exercise in our speech here. I love the aquarium skin. I forget what it's called. All I know it is the blub blub skin.
Blub, blub.
I think it's Neptune.
Neptune, yeah, Neptune
Yes.
Vandal.
So aquarium skin is my favorite skin.
Like the black or the white one.
I think I like the white one better.
I always use the black one.
The
So
black
it-
one's pretty clean too,
So do
but
you see the? I think it's like a spider on top, or maybe no, it's an octopus.
not a
squid. It's a squid.
spider.
It's a
Why
squid.
would it be
It's
a
a squid.
spider? It's an aquarium. That makes no
It's a
sense.
squid.
Use context clues, William.
So the squid,
between
you
the
can see on that one, it has yellow, like a yellow background and like blue eyes. Well,
Mhm.
on the black one, it has like a black background with like blue eyes, and it looks like Omen from the top. I think it's fun.
Oh. Did have USA Rand with the first pick and USA Project with the second pick, making this a 5v4 for South Alabama. USA Nerve narrowing those numbers a little bit more for UAHL here as South Alabama
30
tries
seconds
to
left.
secure their 9th round in this half.
One
Only
enemy
30
remaining.
seconds left for defenders to get
Spike
this
down
bomb
A.
down, and
Spike's
Project
here.
has it in his op scope. There is no running. This does not look very good for this harbor.
Teleport's ready.
10 seconds left.
What?
Where'd he go?
Where's
Flawless.
Oh, there. Okay.
USA Nerf finds him in the Where's Waldo hunt, and that will be a 9th round
Guess
for
what
South
didn't try
Alabama.
me.
I think Speed flew over him and didn't realize it.
Most likely. I think there was a brimsmoke there as well, kind of making things a little bit more difficult to see. And we will have 2 of South Alabama's players maxing out. Speed
Here.
50 credits away from max. South Alabama's economy is very lush. It's very cushiony. Even if they lose momentum at this point, they will still be able to buy for the rest of the half. Meanwhile, UAH Yellow looks a little bit more
Party's over.
difficult. Only Harbor able to buy. USA Speed getting that first pick onto Ishii, and I have to take a breath. Does look like we're getting some noise out of A main here. Meda will put his wall up. Ain't get a pick on an operator, but Trolloc able to trade him out as Babat's find USA Rand's head.
Got
Now
his toe shut out.
Speed and Project in a 2v3 scenario.
Okay. Nice shots from Speed there. Yep, that's a good idea. Look at the floor. Push it.
Spike down. Defender spawn.
That's a bad place for Spike to be down.
One enemy remaining.
There we go. He made up for it.
Eventually.
Yeah.
But it gets it. And Speed and Project will win this clutch in a 2v3, making it a 10th round for South Alabama, as Speed seems a little ashamed of his shots.
Rightfully so, honestly.
Rightfully so. Speed, we expect only 5 headshots out of you every
That's
single
right.
round. I don't care that you're 15-3. You have to make it up for it. It's like you only had 1 ace this game. You can't be missing those shots. And the op will be traded onto USA Speed as Project pops his ultimate. Does look like we have some noise coming out of A-main as Speed, he finds it, but Mando is stuck in that breach ultimate, fighting for his life as USA Rand comes to his rescue. He does go down to True Look in a corner, but Mando has his back. Mando temporarily volleys Speed, trying to delay that plant off. And now it is a 4v1 situation for this harbor yet again. I don't know.
He goes invisible though, so it's okay.
Does
Yeah,
I
last
guess,
time.
I guess he did evade them, but Spike is on site, and this is a very difficult situation. I believe Harbor does have... No, he had an op last round. I take it back.
Reloading.
He is requesting a knife battle, and South Alabama
30 seconds left.
will likely accept. I give you permission.
Oh my gosh, that's
The
the
BM comes through as he is waiting with the Spectre, but Mando able to secure the round
Last
for
round
South
before the
Alabama.
switch.
Sorry, at least he apologized. I don't condone her actions. Hey, it happens to the best of us. To be fair, Ishii was not the one alive that requested the knife.
Are we supposed to? Never mind. Never mind.
I do believe it was, in fact, a skill diff. They could have definitely hit that knife instead of that Spectre headshot. I think that's on South Alabama there. Now we are in the last round of the half. And we hear some footsteps coming towards this A main
Joke's
position.
over. You're dead.
As
Nice.
Mando finds himself in a very cushiony
Uh-oh.
situation.
Nice.
And gets...
Middleways?
I'm
I
unsure if
suggest you
this
move.
is an ace for him.
Got 3 right now.
One enemy remaining.
Got 4.
Make it 4. I would love to see Amanda ace. He's hunting for it.
Oh.
And it comes through, and that will be the ace for USA Mando.
Wow.
I'm in an incredible spot,
Switching
pushing up
sides.
A main.
Match point.
Harper kind of assisted in that a little bit, allowing him to get some more coverage in that A main. And that was just, beautiful. I love to see it. Okay, now knife. I don't know if South
I wouldn't. Are you
Alabama
kidding me?
will trust that.
I would say, okay, sure, and then
No knife.
Oh my God.
Disregard that round from earlier. Aw. They would get in trouble, but I appreciate the sentiment. Hey. We are down. Alright, bet. Well, we might have a knife round. B?
I'm buying a shorty this round, and
One
we're
at a
gonna have
time.
issues.
Enemy spotted B.
I believe USA Rand is first up to bat, and he takes down the harbor, but Breach is there to trade him out. USA Speed comes next and gets Babats, who is the next tribute from UAH Yellow. In this battle for the best, now a 4v3 situation for South Alabama. Speed progresses into the Phoenix, able to get the first hit, make it 2.
Still full health. My gosh.
Still full health as he gets...
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! Now in a 1v4 situation, it's all up to the Killjoy. He gets the first pick onto USA Speed. Mando is next up to bat with the butterfly knife. This Killjoy takes us on a nice scenic route.
Okay, she
The
detonated.
A site, we're having a landscape change here.
Oh.
Oh, what a big brain play, making sure they take the damage from the KJ turret. His nerve goes for it. Red Moon able to get a second pick now in a 1v2 scenario.
30 seconds left.
We are running all across this map.
Oh!
The gun comes out with Red Moon Ruler on Mando. But Project
Hog.
planting the bomb.
That's the second star we've gotten from them. I don't know if I trust their sorries. Like, once someone says sorry, they're supposed to learn from their mistakes, but I don't know.
They got scared. Now it's all up to Project for the 13-0.
They're down. I think they got hit once with a knife, so I think it's like 75. Okay, halved.
Out of charges.
Yeah, as you should.
Allowing him to have his fun, where Project will secure the 13-0 for South Alabama, and that will be our series for today, as 2-0 in the quarterfinals for South Alabama. We'll be back soon with a player interview. Thank you all very, very much for tuning in, and stick around with us to hear from one of our players.
Look at the monsters we've become. 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 Look at the monsters we've become.
And welcome back. We have Mr. Davis here, USA Speed, which is South Alabama's captain. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling good.
How do you feel about the 2 games you just played? Think that your team did pretty well? Anything that you wish you could have done differently, or?
There were a few minor things that I'm not too happy about on our bonus round on Ascent. That we're definitely going to work out. I think I said at the beginning of the season, like I don't expect to drop rounds, and I don't think any of us on the team, do either. So we dropped 2 on Ascent. So I'm definitely have to go look at those. But other than like literally 3 rounds in total between both maps, I don't think we really saw anything different. So
I mean, your performance was fantastic, and especially in that Fracture game, a 13-0. You absolutely clearing out on that last round with your knife. I was impressed.
yeah, I was too. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
How did you feel about that 1v1 on the Phoenix on that zipline there?
Oh, wait, when?
Whenever you missed all your shots and went in the corner and cried for a minute.
Yeah. I was really hoping that, like, I was really praying that you guys weren't watching that.
Oh yeah,
You were.
That's good to know. That's good to know.
You were the star. You just had an ace. There's a lot of pressure on you, but it's okay.
Yeah. I brought it back out at the end. That's all that matters. Everybody
Exactly.
whiffs. Everybody whiffs.
You still didn't drop a round in Fracture, which is incredibly impressive. We can't put that behind you guys. And USA, I think USA Mando with his first ace of the season as well, correct?
Yeah. I believe, I've been playing with Mando for 3 seasons now. I know Bree, you played with him for 2. The 3 seasons that I've been playing with him, I believe that was his first NECC ace. I could be wrong. I'm not too sure.
I think you're right.
Mando's performance, week in, week out is just, it's so solid. He's somebody that I can definitely count on to every week, both in practice and in games to rely on. And, he's his growth from the first time we all started playing, last spring, Bree, when you were with us.
Yeah.
His skill is tenfold on a different level, and I could not be more proud of Mando.
I was saying this earlier privately the other day, but Mando has, improved incredibly. It shows in his rank, it shows in his gameplay, and he is hitting those shots. I have to give it to him. I did want to ask you about Fracture, the composition. What kind of motivated you guys to go towards double controller? That was interesting.
So, we were talking about it beforehand, and we'd only ever played one other team, which was USM on Fracture, and we don't really have any strats, we don't really have a composition, and so I just kind of left it up there, and we kind of decided that after the Ascent game, if we were feeling confident and we were all feeling really good in our shots, that we could go and we could run the double controller comp and really just sweat it out and play really methodically and carefully. If we weren't very confident, we were just going to stick Tyler on KO and let him bully with KO.
Understandably.
Tyler actually was the one that made the call to go to Brim. That was what he wanted to do, and so it's not just a me thing; it's a team thing, and I leave it up to everybody. And Tyler said that he wanted to do it, and he was feeling it. I trust him. I trust everybody on the team, and so we went with it, and we got the 13-0.
And it obviously worked out very, very well for you guys.
Yeah.
And William, did you have any questions for Speed?
How did you feel about the knife betrayals? The two of
them. Yeah, man. The first one, I can understand it. I get it. You hear people rushing you. You get scared. You're in a 1v4, 1v5?
Yes.
Yeah, you get scared. Maybe they're not actually going to do it, and so it happens. The last one, that was just rude.
Uncalled for, huh?
Uncalled for. But it happened. We still won the game. So, but it was all in good fun. UAH is a good group of players. So we always enjoy playing against them. So.
Do you remember the first round of Ascent?
Do I remember the first round of Ascent?
Yes. So the first thing you guys did was you kind of split off into two different sites. Why'd you guys decide to do that instead of going like your normal 5-stack push one side?
So I remember you guys, I think last week, commented on it and said it was a default. So it's actually a fake.
That's okay. That's what Bree was telling me.
Yeah, it's actually an A fake. We just put the turret in a main, and whenever you're thinking about, what agents on a composition are your bomb carrying agents, you think the controller, on Ascent you're always gonna have a KJ, so the KJ is a big indicator of, well, they're probably over here, and then me just running it down catwalk. Just making a whole bunch of noise. I even go into tree and I just disrupt a whole lot of feelings and a whole lot of nerves in tree, and it generally will cause that rotate, and then it gives the guys in B main a 3v1 or a perfectly clear sight. But it does look like a default, but it's definitely an intentional A fake.
Right.
So.
I look at it on the map, and I just kind of see two people on one side, two people on the other side, one person down mid. I'm like, it's default. I was kind of my brain just going wherever it went.
Yeah, no, it definitely looks like a default, and the fact that we fooled you guys it made us happy because you were like, man, yeah, this is a good play.
Right. Even with having access to the entire map, I was confused by it. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all the questions that we had today.
Right.
We wanted to say good games to you guys, an amazing showing. You guys, I hope to see you guys with a very good performance in our semifinals. Not next week, but the week after, due to Thanksgiving break.
And good games to everyone all around. Thank you to UAH Yellow for coming on to play against our players. We really enjoyed it. We hope everyone has a fantastic night.